Hey Cheryl, so I keep hearing all this buzz about quantum computing, right? Especially with IBM and Vanguard working together. What's actually going on there? Is it really as, sci-fi as it sounds for our money?
Oh my gosh, Shannon, it's totally wild. But also, it's happening right now. It's not just a lab thing anymore. So IBM and Vanguard, they've actually teamed up, specifically to figure out how quantum computing can totally revolutionize portfolio optimization. That whole balancing expected returns against risk thing, which becomes exponentially harder with more assets and constraints, honestly. Paul Malloy from Vanguard and Scott Crowder from IBM, they've been front and center on this exploration. Vanguard CTO, Mike Carr, he really emphasized that embracing these kinds of technologies helps them evolve their services while still staying super transparent. It's a massive step towards quantum advantage for actual real-world financial problems, which is just wow.
Okay, quantum advantage. That sounds super cool. But how are they actually doing this? Are they just plugging in a quantum computer and then, poof, everything's suddenly solved or?
I wish. No, it's actually this really clever hybrid quantum classical workflow. So you're basically mixing quantum circuits with classical algorithms, right? The quantum side, that's where they used IBM's Quantum Heron R1 processor. They were working with 109 qubits out of 133 available, running circuits with up to 4,200 gates. Pretty wild, huh? And it runs these sampling-based variational quantum algorithms, VQAs for short. So the quantum circuits, they explore huge solution spaces. And then the classical algorithms, they step in to refine and validate the results. It's really promising for finance because those optimization problems are often super constrained, nonlinear, and just sensitive. VQAs are great for current noisy quantum devices too, because they're flexible and trained by classical loops, which kind of makes them robust.
Wow, so it's not just theory, they're actually getting results. What kind of results are we talking about?
Absolutely. The hybrid workflow, it's shown really promising results. For a simplified bond ETF portfolio, it consistently outperformed a purely classical approach, especially as the problem got bigger. The solution, achieved an optimization gap within accepted industry standards and showed improved convergence. It really hints at how these hybrid workflows could eventually totally outperform classical methods for more complex constrained problems. And it's not just Vanguard. HSBC also trialed IBM systems, including Heron, to improve predictions in algorithmic bond trading by 34% compared to traditional methods. That's huge, right? It shows quantum computing can find hidden pricing signals that classical computers just miss. This kind of quantum advantage is critical for generating near-term business value. Plus, there are other finance uses too, like risk modeling, derivative pricing, and fraud detection.